Hello and welcome to Speech 101 from USD Spring Semester 2015. My name is Bridget and I will be your instructor this semester. And I'm excited to meet all of you and work with all of you this semester. And I wanted to provide you a little short video just kind of about me and about what you can expect from this course. Just to give you a face to a name basically, so I'm not some sort of faceless entity out there who just gives you instructions and grades all of your work. So hopefully you get to learn a little bit more about me in this video. Just a short biography. I'm originally from Rapid City, South Dakota. I went to school in Vermillion at USD and I graduated last May with my master's in communication studies. While I was a graduate student, I taught for 2 years at Speech 101, and I taught both face-to-face and online. So after this actually kind of short break, I'm excited to be back to teaching. In addition to teaching, I also work at the Washington Pavilion in Sioux Falls. I work at the Visual Arts Center, and I have a number of projects and things that I do there, so quite exciting. So I wanted to share with you my personal experience with public speaking. This course is, I definitely know, it's not everyone's favorite course, and that's probably putting it mildly. It's a required course, and it's one that either people are fearful of, or they hate it, or they just don't really care. But when I was a freshman and I had to take Speech 101 at USD, I was pretty ambivalent about it. I didn't really care one way or the other, but I actually turned out to really enjoy the course. I loved how much I could learn, not just about public speaking, but about human communication and how to be a better communicator, how to communicate better in relationships, how to communicate better just in day-to-day life, really, and also kind of apply those skills to public speaking. And I ultimately changed my major from art to communication studies because of that, because of what I had learned. And throughout my college career and up through graduate school, when I started teaching, I became more confident and became, I think, a better communicator and mostly less fearful of doing it. Especially when I started teaching is when I started to lose my fear of public speaking. So the takeaway from that, I guess, is that it's just practice, practice, practice. And you'll hear me say that again and again. If you're practiced and you're prepared, if you've taken time to do your research, your outlining, you will do well in this course. If you take the time and effort to do all of your work and do it to the best of your ability, ask me questions whenever you have them, you will do well. And that is, when I see that effort, I give you credit for that, and I can guarantee that. But with that said, it's not necessarily the easiest class. It will take work. You'll have to check into D2L every week, probably more than once a week, and see what updates there are, work consistently on your speeches, your materials. Big projects get assigned several weeks ahead of time, so you have to budget your time wisely and make sure they get in by the due date. I do want to note that it is a misconception that online speech is easier than taking speech face-to-face. It takes some coordination that you don't have to worry about when you're taking speech in a classroom. We do require 3 audience members that are viewable by the camera for your speeches. We require that you perform them in a non-residential setting, meaning not your dorm rooms, not your living rooms, not your bedrooms, that it's in a more public area like a library, an office, spaces like that. That's because it's a public speaking course and you have to get used to speaking in public, and that's the whole point of it. But that is a fact that might be inconvenient, but it's worthwhile because it gives you that practice that you really need to learn from this course about public speaking. And also, a lot of public speaking means hearing the viewpoints of diverse people. And we have to learn to treat those opinions and viewpoints with respect and understand that diversity is part of our world, and we might encounter ideas that we don't necessarily agree with, and we have to treat those with respect. So I want this to be a warm and welcoming and respectful environment. We will be viewing each other's videos on the class YouTube channel. We will be having discussions with each other on the discussion page on D2L. So make sure that you craft your messages in, you don't necessarily have to agree with everybody 100% of the time, but don't just troll people and be mean to people. We're here to treat each other with respect. And that being said, I'm looking forward to this semester. I'm looking forward to getting back into teaching and to meeting all of you, and I hope that we all have a great semester, and we'll go from there. Make sure to look at week 1 course materials to kind of get going, and I posted a news update on the course homepage as well to kind of direct you to where you should be looking and what you should be doing this first week of class and what you can expect for this rest of class. Make sure you read the syllabus and the welcome letter, and there you go. Thank you.